In today's Take 5, I'm here with Paulette Flamond, the Executive Director of the Northeast Aboriginal Business Centre. Paulette, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So why don't you tell us about what's going on here at the Northeast Aboriginal Business Centre?
Well, since last fall, we've been very busy with our ABME. It's Aboriginal Mastering Entrepreneurship. And we actually brought in a trainer from down south and trained a group of facilitators. And we've been actually just up and running with it. We did our first group in February in Fort St. John. And then we just finished a group in April with in Dawson Creek in conjunction with Community Futures. And now we're going out next Tuesday to Doig River First Nation. And so we've had some huge success. I believe in Dawson Creek there is probably a good 10 people that actually started their own businesses. In Fort St. John, approximately 6. And then in Doig River First Nation, we have 20 students that are going to be partaking in it. So we know that we're going to get a lot of very interested people to become entrepreneurs, because we're finding that entrepreneurship is all the rage, especially with the downturn in our economy. People are looking for other ways to do it. So we're really excited that we're actually doing the entrepreneurial training through the Northeast. So we'll be done our training and we'll give 6 months aftercare, and then we'll start our training again back in October. So this fall. So we really look forward to a whole nother group of students that we're going to be meeting along the way. Another thing that the Aboriginal Business Centre is doing is we're doing a youth entrepreneurship camp starting August 15th to the 19th at Kings Valley. So this is going to be a great camp for youth ages 13 to 19. They're going to be staying in camp, they're going to be working on a product, and then they're also going to be learning about entrepreneurial skills as well as leadership skills, self-esteem building, team building, all of those things, public speaking. So we're going to be taking 3 students from each First Nations community, so that is 21, and then we'll have an extra 9 seats for non-status, Métis and Inuit. So we're really looking forward that we're going to actually have probably more than what we can actually accommodate. And then as part of this youth entrepreneurial camp, we'll be having a beaver's den, much like a dragon's den, where we'll have business people and bankers sit at the table, and then the youth will actually sell their idea. And then the first prize is going to be $1,500, second $750, and third $500. Give them a little bit of resources to start their business, get them going, and help to teach them entrepreneurial skills and look at entrepreneurship as a career option.
I see. So the first Aboriginal Mastering Entrepreneurship was the one for adults, was about starting your own business. So is that the same idea here? Is it more of a kind of an educational thing about what it takes to be an entrepreneur?
Well, we're going to be using the similar curriculum, but we're actually going to be doing a lot of add-on and have a lot of guest speakers. A lot of youth entrepreneurs that live in the northeastern part of BC will come, and they'll also be talking to them about running their own businesses. And then we'll be also doing team building and leadership skills, because in order to be an entrepreneur, we need to be leaders. And in order to succeed in life as well, we need to be leaders. We need to be able to take that step, the giant step forward, right? Of course, we're always getting knocked behind as well, fall back. But as long as we keep on stepping forward, we can have success in life. So just teaching them the basics to entrepreneurship and the basics of leadership. But you know what? We're going to make it fun. Like, we've already hired Red Sealed chef that's going to come in there and going to create fabulous food. We're going to have a big teen dance one night in the Valley with a big strobe light show. And then on the Thursday evening, we're invite community, and then we're going to be having more of a traditional feast and traditional tea dance. And that's when we're going to be announcing the winners of that week's activities. So it's going to be fun. They're going to be doing a lot of competitions against each other on teams, and it's youth, so of course we have to make it fun for them. So I'm very fortunate that I have a youth person who's actually doing the project managing, so she knows and understands what youth like. So we brought in somebody who's hip that'll be able to figure what they like. And you know what, I'm just so looking forward to participating in it and being able to act as a mentor. And we're going to have a lot of instructors. The ratio is going to be quite large between the students and the instructors. So we'll be able to give the students a lot of one-on-one time to help them to build their business, as long as to help them to build their self-esteem or whatever they're working on. It could be potentially mental health issues or whatever, but we'll be there to to listen to them and interact with them, because it's all about them. So we're going to make it a real fun week, and our staff are really looking forward to being in camp all week, and it'll be a great time.
I see. So you said you're looking at about 21 youth.
30.
Oh, 30.
30. 30 in total, 21 from the First Nations communities, so 3 from each of the 7 First Nations community, and then the other 9 will be Métis, Inuit, non-status.
I see, right, okay. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today, so thank you for joining us, Paulette. I appreciate it.
And thank you for having me.
Great.